Hi, Ideas here. In today's video, we're going to show you how to make a basic beat and variations using the TR Rec. So if we take a look to the sequencer section of the Phantom, you'll see that you have some options. And one of the options we're going to use is TR Rec, or the TR Rec recording. So I'm going to begin by choosing a scene. Now within the scene, I can have multiple zones layered and split with multiple tones. I can have my sequencing all in here, but I'm going to just choose one, and if I'm not sure if the one I've chosen has any other things that are pre-written to it, here's what I can do. I can press Menu, I can go to Scene Edit and press Scene Edit, and if I want to, I can go to Utility and go ahead and select Scene Initialize. So I'll go ahead and select it, and yes, I am sure. And I'll press Exit 2 times. So as you can see here, it says A001 initialize scene, and there is a yellow asterisk right there. That just lets me know that the scene I've created has not been saved yet. This is just a temporary scene. So this is where I'm going to begin because I want a clean slate. So now I'm going to go ahead, and I like to go ahead and see zone view. So I'm going to press this button right here, and I can see each of the individual zones. And I can switch zones just by hitting the zone select on top here, and I have 1 through 8 or 9 through 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit zone view one more time. I can see 1 zone, 4 zones, 8 zones, or 16 zones. So for my example, I like to see 4 zones at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to this zone view, and I'm going to go ahead and select zone number 8. And this is just me. I'm going to go ahead and start off with drums because this is the most common, I feel. So I'm going to go in zone number 8, and I don't necessarily want to use a piano sound. I'm going to go ahead and choose a drum. So I'm going to come into here, hit it one time to select the drum section, or if I hit it again, it'll pop it open so I can see the complete tone list that's available to me. Now you see some different tones already rated, so I'm going to press the star, press down to select the star, and I'll choose some of the ones that I have set aside. So for this example, let's go ahead and use maybe an analog drum kit right there. And let's give it a quick listen. Great, sounds good. So I'll say OK. And now I'm going to press TR Rec. Now, one thing to know when we're recording patterns and we're using TR Rec to go ahead and do this, I can have anywhere from 1 measure up to 32 measures. So for my example here, I'm going to go ahead and record a 1 measure pattern using TR Rec. Now watch this. All I have to do is go ahead and select the instrument just by playing it. And now I can just go ahead and just punch it in. And now I can press play. There we go. Great thing about this is if I listen to this and I realize that's not what I want, I can easily select or deselect the different steps in here. So let's go ahead and add some more. Great. And as you see, I'm having the steps in there. Let's go ahead and add a bass drum. That's what I want. Let's add it on the 1 and maybe the 9. Or let's change it up. 1. There we go. Nice and easy. And I chose step 1, step 7, and 11. And now let's go ahead and choose maybe a rim. Nice rim shot. And we go here and do it. Very nice and quick. So you see I'm able to go in here and input notes very quick and very easily. All right, so we have that recorded. Now what do we do with it? Watch this. All I have to do now that I've recorded that TR Rec is I press the pattern button. Essentially what's going to happen is that input that we have on the TR Rec is going to turn it over into the pattern. Watch what happens. TR Rec, pattern. And that is our first pattern. Now in this example, we chose to do it in a TR Rec format, a step format, which is great. And we can go back and forth. So check this out. I can come back and play. And if I wanted to, I could say, oh, let me go ahead and add this shaker vibe if I want to. Can I go back? Yes, you can. Watch this. So even though I'm in pattern, I can press TR Rec, and it's going to take it back over. So TR-Rec, and here it is. You see I don't have any steps, so I'm going to go ahead and just choose all the steps. Now let's take a listen. Very quick, very easy. All right, now we're going to go to that TR-Rec, put it back into the pattern. So just hit pattern, there it is. And now we're going to have a little bit of fun and maybe come up with some variations of that pattern. So I'm going to use this particular pattern that we came up with. So I'm going to go into the pattern utility, press this down, and now I'm going to make sure it's selected. Yes, it is. And I'm going to copy. So just press copy on the screen. And let's go ahead and paste it. So I moved it to another part right there, another pattern. So as you can see, I've moved it to pattern B8, and I'm going to say paste. Great. And let's do one more. Go to C8, and I'll also paste. Okay, so now we have 3 patterns. Okay, they're all identical, but that's okay. Now we can get into some fun and do some different variations just by using TR-Rec. So let's give it a listen. There's the original. Let's stop. Let me exit and go back to the top of the pattern screen. We'll go to the first duplicate, and as you know, it is original, so I can hear it. But I want to do some editing, so it's a variation. So I'll go ahead and go back to TR-Rec right here. There it is. And I like what's going on here, but maybe I want to take that out. Let's take this guy out. Now let's play it back. Very quick. Let's look through some other sounds. I have this electric cowbell, this 808 cowbell. So let's add this in here. So let's hear what we have. Nice, so we have that one that quickly. Let's go ahead and go back into pattern. So right back into it, and there it is. And I'll go into this one. And remember, this one is a duplicate of the original. So I want to go back and do some more variations. I'll go ahead and go back to TR-Rec, and let's have some more fun. So, okay, let's give it a listen. And remember, we'll take out this. Take out that rim shot. Let's put in. There we go. We have that in there. Let's add something else. So much fun. We can come into here and we're just picking stuff in here. Let's go ahead and pick this guy. And we'll just have some fun, put them maybe on every third one, and let's see what we get. There we go. And very quick and very easy. We have it in there. So now if we were to go back into the pattern, right in here, we have those 3 patterns. Very quick and easy. So let's go ahead and play through them now. So I'll start with the first one. Sounds cool. That's the original that we had. Let's go to the second one. And let's go to the third. So as you can see, creating rhythms using a TR-Rec method is very easy. So give this a try, and we'll see you next time. You guys take care.